Well, once again, it is a Planet Tuesday. Welcome back, folks. We got some stuff to do, and we might as well just dive right into it. We are 3.5% to clear sky. We already reached the vegetation stage. I wonder if we are ever going to reach a breathable atmosphere here. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't. Wow, those trees are ever growing there. And speaking about trees, I think we need some more tree species here. So, let's check our power situation. I believe we got a lot of power. So let's go to the screen and let's look here. We got 2 reactors, about 3,000 watts still available. Our next unlock is tier 4 speed increase. I'm not really excited for that. I don't really need that. Tier 2 asteroid extraction rocket. That seems interesting. Blazar quartz and a mega dome. Okay. How about organics? So we can unlock the serene frog eggs and the red wool tree seed. Okay. So there's a couple of organics to be unlocked here. Alright, so let's just do a quick harvest here of those. And what was I putting them in? I can't even remember. I think they weren't getting put into anything at the moment. I just need silicone and water to convert it to bioplastic for the mushrooms at least. And I don't think I have any of that here. I think I actually put that last stuff up on the 3rd level, did I? Yeah. And we have none. Of course we don't. Alright, so let's just double check. Yeah, we got demand of silicone here. We got a demand of water. And we might as well grab both of those, because I'm going to need that for the bioplastic. And speaking about bioplastic, I'm only producing bacteria samples at the moment. Should we include that with bioplastic? Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this. And we'll put a supply of bioplastic here for the drones. Where I'm going to put that, I don't know yet. I'm going to need a lot more resources for more storage for sure. Because I think the situation with this is I don't have any more, we call it circuit boards. So yeah, we got to go on a circuit board hunt, teen spree. If not, at least order some more in. And yeah, I'm going to keep this as a power generator floor. What's going on here? Okay, not a whole lot. That's that. I probably should fix that at some point. Now, let's see. Let's just look and see what we have here. We got to deal with fertilizer eventually. And all these other stuff. We got a lot of gases. Wow. And all these other resources here. Okay. What's in here? Nothing. Alright, let's go send him to get some silicone. Just for that boost. Let's go for 25. Launch shuttle. So he's gonna go get silicone. Let's just do a quick, you know, just an all-around harvesting of everything we see, except for that one resource there. Interesting, still ice around. Go figure. Plus, I'm gonna need more iron, I think. Anyways, so yeah, we'll just, I guess, just skip this part. Oh, wow. I'm just looking around now. We're starting to have larvas popping up. Let's manage to find a rare larva, surprisingly. Same time, I shouldn't be surprised, but I don't really have any insect spreaders, do I? I just have organics, so no, that's a lovely surprise. And they only pop up when you're walking actually on the ground. Anyways, we'll just keep on gathering minerals, because I'm going to need a lot of it, and there's really no way of gathering it up automatically at the moment. Maybe if I try to experiment with some of the miners, I might be able to get some basic resources. But I'm just going to do this right now because I'm going to need the minerals anyways to construct those miners. Just an ungodly amount of magnesium around here. There's just so much of it. And maybe it wasn't a good idea to get that silicone from the other planet, but oh well. It is what it is. Iron, more cobalt. Alright, now where's my rover? It's way over there. So let's go over to that. Maybe, I think what happened is I died last time. Did I? Yeah, I did. Well, I gotta go over here anyways. Yeah, I did an oopsie there, did I? So let's go and try and correct that in time before I run out of oxygen. What did I die from last time? Was it from oxygen? Might have been just from the lack of oxygen, huh? Alright, what's here? Oh, we got some circuit boards at least, so that's good. And some nice fuses. The blueprint microchips we do not need. So let's enter this. Get out of it really quickly, of course. And right, I unlocked this, cleared this out, and I think I ended up powering this up before I died. Where did I drop everything? If I did drop everything. Anyways, let's just come back over here. Don't think there's anything around here anyways. There's a whole lot of resources in here I'm gonna need to bring back. So let's just go in this direction. Let's just drive around and like explore. What's over here, for example? Nothing really interesting. This looks interesting over here too. A lot of minerals. Wish there was an easier way to get it. Something small over there. Nothing really big. Let's check what this is over here. Ooh, there's a chest right there. Might as well hit that up. Circuit boards, we always need those. And some other goodies. Take all that out. And we are pretty much full here too, so we gotta be careful with that. Let's eat some food here. Drink some water while we're at it. And there's another larva. Common this time. I'll take it. Looks like a bit of an underground kind of base area. What is this? I have no idea. Nothing really up there that's interesting either. We got a couple solar panels that have no use for besides the aluminum. And a lot of debris. Heater. Okay. Any messages here? Nope. Ooh, this means circuit boards. I'll take that. How full am I? Okay, we gotta keep an eye on that. Might as well get rid of that. What's over here? Just windows. Alright. So let's go down further. I do not have an oxygen bottle on me. I'm kind of breaking a rule right now. So just keep an eye on that. There's a chest right here. Tokens. Ooh, cosmic quartz. I'll take that. And deconstruct that. And one more chest. We're gonna head up. More tokens. We got some. Alright. Time to head up. Which way do I go? This way, right? I believe so. Alright. Back out to here. Charge up. And let's double check if I have actually any oxygen bottles in here, which I do not have. Okay. We need to go back and we need to address that. Because we gotta stick with our golden rule. Oxygen, especially in this atmosphere. Now, is there any easier way around this? Nope. I gotta go a long way. Alright. I guess that speed module on this wouldn't be so bad after all. And this is definitely a drivable map, surprisingly. It would be cool if I could have a rover like that. But you know, they're not gonna give us everything. Alright. Do I even have this on everything? I didn't want it on everything, that's right. So, am I supplying the crystals in here? Yeah, the crystals are in there. I just don't have the demand for it. Okay. Well, let's just, just do this. Just put in some extra space here. Yeah. Try and get all these circuit boards off. And I think that's all I can do for automatic wise. Okay, so we're back in base. Let's just check what it takes to make more of those lockers. Was it? Yeah, it was super alloys. And there's something coming. So let's just drop everything off here. Oh, this is just a regular strike. I'm not really interested in. Alright, circuit board. Take all the... I need supers. Problem with supers is finding them. So let's just recycle a couple rods. So we have accessories and some supers. Ooh, that one flying. And that's the supers. Alright. Get those aluminum in here. They'll get taken out and sorted automatically. And let's see what we can do for storage. Because we gotta get some quartz into some storage too. And we need to do something about, what do you call it? What was I going to say? Oh my goodness, I'm just blanked out. We gotta do something about all the crystals and how our materials are like, sorted. Or laid out. So, what do I have that's not in here? Definitely need one for circuit boards, so we'll call this one circ. We'll put circuit boards in this one. Demand circuit boards. Where are you? You're somewhere. And I need one for rockets too. Or I seem to can't find it. Where are you? There really not one for circuit boards? What? Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay, so this one's circuit boards. This one is going to be for probably. I'm thinking fabric, but no. Probably should have one for something like ice. Oh wait, I don't have one for iridium and uranium. Oh, well, that just settles it. All right, this one's going to be for iridium, if I can spell it. Okay, that's iridium. This one's going to be switched to uranium. Where are you? The big green rock. There you are. And well, we'll just do this again. There we go. Uranium and iridium. There we go. So those are the various. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have room for 5 crystals. What crystals am I going to store here? I don't know. I don't have room for everything, do I? What's my spacing here? I think like that. Yeah, it looks about the same. Let's get the other locker over here. I think that's about the same, yep. And then we gotta get this kind of in the middle. Like, one up. There we go. Do I have more? Oh, I still got some room for some more. Alright, let's do this. I get this. Okay, still. Oh, okay. This one's too far over. I think this one's a little too far forward. Okay. Okay, we do have enough for one more. Not quite sitting right. We're not quite centered here, that's what's going on. I just can't get it to look like that. Well, first of all, this might be a little too far forward. So let's just do a quick, try to do a correction here. Okay, maybe something like that. Well, I'm thirsty anyway, so let's get that sorted out. And it's so weird. Just does not want to fit in right. Maybe if I just move this over by just a hair like that. Yeah, I mean, I say that's probably good enough. So we'll call this osmium. I think that's how you spell it. And let's put a demand in for it. And we'll call this zeolite. I think that is super. Do demand for zeolite. I gotta spell that right too. Somehow I got a symbol in it. There we go. And we want this one for quartz. How should I do to my quartz? Thinking about this. Let's do this as P quartz. Let's do this as yeah, we'll do 2 of each. Blue and purple. So that's B and M. M quartz. And this one will have to be our Q and S quartz. Yeah. Q S quartz. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to share space for now. And then let's just put a cosmic quartz demand into this too, because that's what we're going to need. So we'll call this PC quartz. There we go. So that's the quartz dealt with. Now I'm hungry, so go get some food. And I'm heading the wrong direction. Hopefully it's ready. Okay, eggplants and beans. Eggplants, beans, check. Alright, now that's dealt with. I think that's pretty much all this storage upstairs dealt with. And now we gotta deal with organics. I forgot about obsidian. Cats. Okay, let's go back up there and just deal with that. Where should I put obsidian? I got enough room for some more storage lockers. Now, can I put storage lockers in behind besides this? Doesn't look like it, but I can put storage lockers here. And I think I'm going to do that. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's call this obsidian, because I need demand for that. There we go. Yep. Okay, adding one more will balance things out a little bit more. I don't have any super right now. Oh, I do. Okay. So let's get those storage lockers put in. Just the extra ones. And then we can go from there. I am short by 2. Okay, that's 4 more. Check. Alright. Storage lockers in. Nice. So water, algae. That's that. We gotta do more for the organic side of things. And I need to put my rods someplace too in the rockets. Oh, jeez. Okay. Do we really need storage for rods, or we're just gonna have them in manufactured auto crafter? I think we could do that. Alright, where's our water? Right here. Let's drink some. There we go. Jeez. I don't know where to put a lot of this stuff, unfortunately. Not a whole lot of space. Might have to go up by another level just for organics. Just thinking about it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Okay, 3 iron, 3 titanium, 3 supers. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Where's my titanium? 1, 2, and 3. And iron. Alright, head up here. Well, we'll head out and we'll fly up. And then we'll put the layer on. Come on, let me up. There we go. Third added. She's starting to look like a tower. And we gotta create another ladder. Okay, where's the ladder? Iron and cobalt. Easy enough. Iron and cobalt. We'll put the ladder on the opposite end, ideally right here. There we go. Let's tear out 2 of these. And speaking about that, we might move this stuff upstairs. And that will allow me to cut down on storage space a little bit more on this. So we don't have to make it so ugly. Because I kind of want it up. I want it to look pretty. So this is going to be organic space. Yeah, storage for organics. I like that idea. Alright, tier 2 locker. Here we go. Trying to get it right in the middle. I think that was my spacing. And this one was just one in. Like that. Same here. Like that. Just touching. Just might be a little too deep in. Come on. No, apparently it's the same. Okay. Now the hard part. Getting these two to marry with each other. Which actually is not kind of difficult here, right? I guess that's the way we do it. Alright, cool. Alright, so this is gonna be algae. No, water. This is algae. I'm not too sure how you spell that. Algae? Algae. Where are you? Algae. Was it AE? I think it was that. There we go. Alright, so that's in demand for algae. This should be in demand for water. Water, algae, what else? Fertilizer. Tier 1 fertilizer. Call this fert. Tier 2 fert. And I think there's a tier 3 now. Yep. And this will be tier 3. Perfect. Alright. Explosive powders can be downstairs. Alright. So let's switch this to explosive powders. So delete that. Explosive powders. Where are you? There you are. And all that water over there. I'll call this explosives. X powder. And there we go. And then let's take algae off of that. I'm gonna put it here. We gotta do something about our gases too. Where we're gonna put our gases? Well, anyways, we're gonna put rocket engine here. Rocket. Demand for rockets. And this is gonna be for T2 rocket. And let's do the same for that one. Kind of gonna be a little bit boring episode to keep this up. Jeez. Alright, tier 2 rockets. And what's after tier 2? We already got it. Circuit boards. We need something for fabric. And all the rods. Right, the rods. Oh no. Plus I'm gonna have to move obsidian over here too. So let's do obsidian. That will go right here. We'll put that off of demand supply of everything. Drones will pull all over there for us. Get rid of this now. There we go. And that clears that up. And what's this last one? Something that is not organic. Probably fusion cells. Yeah, let's put fusion cells here. Why not? EC defect. Alright, FEC. Water. Drink some of that right now. Okay, so this one is definitely an osmium / sulfur. We call it meteorite. I'm not really serious about this one. Okay, so we got first row of standard organics. Now, let's see what we can do about some other stuff here we got. Was it one? I think it was that one. Spacing kind of looks the same. Alright, looking good so far. More. Well, there. And that's all the supers I have on me. So we just need 4 more supers and we can complete that section. Like so. Right there. That looks good right there. Alright. That's another corner filled out. Now, what am I going to put in those? There is so much stuff for organics. It's unbelievable. Okay. We need stuff for our gases. So let's do one for methane. Call this meth. One for nitrogen, nitro, and we need one for, what's the next one? Oxygen, I think, right? Yeah, oxy. Put that under demand, like so, and I'm hungry. Okay, let's go get some food now before I forget. We're gonna have to do one for food too. Alright, we'll just check these. Okay, just rods. Bees. Oh, we got all the mutagens we gotta do still. Oh, bioplastic. Ah, I forgot about the bioplastic. But speaking about that, I need two right now for another water thing. Okay, we got seeds that need to be taken care of. And why are not these... Oh, take the demand off that. And everything should be, in theory, pulled out of here. Okay. Okay, ooh, okay. Let's get the rockets off this one. Supply of everything. And everything. That's interesting. Can't have a supply and demand on the same thing. And those are in a demand. Okay, cool. Let's keep the demand of the fuses here. All of them. Oops. Okay, so that's the fuses. Let's just go check my rover and see what they have not pulled off. Rods and the fuses still. Oh, well, in that case, okay. Supply fuses. Okay, fuses are in supply. To get the gases in supply. Explosive powder needs to be into supply, and fertilizers. And the FEC and the rockets, right? Okay, that's that. That'll take a lot of load off of the, we call it, the stuff. Let's get to also the rods under supply, might as well. I don't have a demand for them, but might as well do it right now while I'm here. And food's okay. Get the seeds under supply. There we go. And a fabric, which I'm not going to have much use of. Alright, oxygen, water under demand. Get inside for the oxygen. Drink a bottle of water. And what? Oh, I guess D wants to say hi. What do we need for the lake collector? I gotta get back to that. I got a little distracted there. Fish farm. Nope. Actually, I should probably do that. Water life collector I also should probably do, but I don't have silk generator. Water. 3 plastic. Okay. Okay, I got 3 plastic. Now let's go upstairs and let's go grab the magnesium and some other stuff here. Magnesium. Was it silicone? Aluminum and super. Okay, that's easy. Super and aluminum. That will straighten out my water shortages. Well, not really water shortages, just a little bit of water hiccup. Make it a little bit more sustainable. And let's get that under supply of everything. Now I see this, and what is that? Oh, it was from the meteor strike earlier. That was me on. Perfect. Sulfur too. Might as well take it. I'm gonna need that for the more advanced stuff anyways. Plus, I have not found that much sulfur. And it's all under here. Well, a little bit of it is, not all of it. Okay, let's get these seeds, some of this other stuff out of here, because it's not going to be able to get pulled out of there. And this is going to be rods, and this is going to be some of this stuff. Okay, might as well just dump it all in there. And the drones will take care of the rest. Put all the circuit boards in there too, while we're at it. Everything. What are they doing? Let's go back upstairs and look. Surprised they haven't dealt with the circuit boards yet. Uranium, super rocket, effect. Oh, nothing for the circuit boards to go into. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, okay. That needs to be addressed. No storage for circuits. So let's pull those circuit boards out. And let's go deal with that right now. Okay, so I would like to have a couple windows up here. So where was those flat windows? It was right here. Iron and cobalt. 2 iron, 2 cobalt, if I find it. And we'll put one right there. Lovely. And another one right there. Very nice. And we'll fill in that space up with missing, call it storage. Circuits. There we go. Locker. Actually won't let me put it in there. What? Oh, okay. Do this then. This one's going to be for circuit boards. And we'll put demand for circuit boards. If I find it again, there it is. And gotta look around here. What else do I need? That's raw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can put all the mutagen pretty much in one corner upstairs. Does he need more super for that? That's about 5. This is probably gonna be Yeah, mutant bacteria is probably going to be in this corner right here. So let's quickly just get that in a layout. Why didn't that work? Food, water. I gotta go back for that. Back down. Shit. Water's back upstairs. Food. Eggplant. Beans. Do that quickly. Go outside for water. There we go. That's dealt with. Go back upstairs and what did I mess up on placement there? Never goes well sometimes. Looks good. Who does it? Usually that line's on the line, on the line, on the line, on the line. It's gotta be this. I don't know. Not too far. Oh, I'm probably too far up there. Yeah, there we go. It's better than nothing. Can't really complain about. Alright, so this is gonna be for bacteria. Let's put a demand for that. Where is it? It's over here. It's on here somewhere. Bacteria sample. Tier 1 mute. T1 mute. This is gonna be T2 mute. And tier 3 and tier 4. Alright, let's get all the amounts for that. 1, 2, and 3. And of course 4. Alright, I'd say that's probably good enough for storage setting up for this episode. So let's head back down, do some exploration, and oxygen crafting, because I'm going to need some oxygen. There we go. Grab a bunch of cobalt, let's do that. Wrong way. Already getting confused how these others do. Go. Not ready. Not ready. Okay, so good thing that's all pretty much automatic. Let's go to here. Let's get some oxygen. Perfect. Bunch of oxygen bottles. Let's just check our advanced stuff here. Tier 4. Tier 7. Do I have a tier 7? No, I don't. Just need purple, yellow, 3 circuits. And then a cosmic. I know I have a cosmic. Purple, a solar, and 3 circuits. I don't have that. Darn it, I just grabbed a bunch of it and I spent it all. Alright. Well, it is what it is. I can deal with that. I guess we'll just go back here. Throw it all in here. All the oxygen. I don't think I got under supply. I gotta get that mutagen under supply though. Oops. There we go. Let's just start pulling mutagen out now. And that will deal with that. I'm gonna manually pull out all this other stuff here. And let's put in our oxygen, have one on us. Water and food. There we go. So we have some more storage for our next run. Pull the food out. Seeds in here. And these blueprints microchips, I have no use for them. So let's put them in here. We'll keep this on us until we come with a cause. Let's actually just put it in here. 3 extra space. It's 3 extra space. Alright, let's go back to that. We call it spot right about. Oh, there's squash up there that's popping up. Interesting how that works. I guess we'll go back up here. I think that's where it was. A little underground rack. Hydration. Well, I'm at water right now, so I might as well deal with this. There we go. Hydration is addressed. Officially. Ooh, I just saw this, so let's pick up what's ever in there. More rods. And, more terra tokens. Don't really have a use for them at the moment, but I'll take it. Eventually there'll be a use for them. I think I'm going the right way. Hard to tell where you're going in a sandstorm. Okay, back here. Might as well just take these out and put them in here, and the drones will come and get them. Yeah, I did pick up a circuit board there, which is nice. Okay, so drones will come and slowly take the stuff off. Let's go inside and let's discover what's deeper in the depths of this base. I guess some flares would be nice. That's one thing I haven't came across really. There's something over there. Let's go and look. Planet viewer. Okay. Cozy chair. We got a bunch of cozy chairs in here. Okay. Seeds, mutagen. Okay, nothing really special there. You know what, just for the hell of it, let's give a smart fabric. I don't really need the smart fabric, but just take it. More of that. Oh, a fuse. I'll take that. Action fuse is kind of useless at the moment. Okay, trade rocket fuse can be handy. And something that requires a keycard. Okay, great. And that bowl. Well, I am a little low on oxygen and that. So let's take that. I guess we'll drink some water, deconstruct that. Now allow me to take the trek back with a full load. Okay, that goes up even more. What's over here? Oh my goodness. This is a maze. Okay, all the way down to the bottom, go over and up the ladder. Let's move this up further and do some offloading. Need some more water, oxygen, some food, take some food, do the osmium, all this stuff here. And geez, I need more drums. I'm just gonna just chill out here for a sec. Actually, oh, I don't need that. Apparently you can ride in the back now. Alright, you might have been able to do it the whole time, I just never noticed. Okay, so now going that way. I think I can dismantle the smart fabric for some stuff, but interesting we can get squash here for organics. How about fish wise? Nothing yet. Minerals, pretty bland basic. Anyways, let's go back in. Just load up again. Might as well stay on the lower level, because I know there's a lot down here I have not picked up. Like I said, there's a lot. Oh my goodness, there's even a power thing. Okay, well, it kind of makes sense. Every rune has one. And then has a dead end. A dead end. A lot of chests. Might as well just do all the Terra tokens now. Just see what they have. Oh, I'm gonna need explosives. That's good to know. And something else. Alright, oxygen time. And pick up obsidian. Let's go back. If I remember the way. Oh, I found now. Key card. Alright, I probably... No, they have not given for a second load yet. Well, it's helpful when they're not super fast. Well, at least I got 3 circuit boards. I could say I've gathered. So I could do... I think I need to craft the backpack. Right, let's head back and do the backpack. And let the drones pull some stuff off here. And I can throw this in. And pull circuit boards off. And just keep throwing this stuff in there. And let's keep an eye out for hidden chests on the way back. Alright, we're back. So let's quickly get inside here. Drink some water. Craft that backpack. Alright, I should have everything here. Backpack. There, nope. Air it out there on a super. I guess we gotta go get that. Zeolite, quartz, and super right there. One and only one. Just what we needed. Let's get that backpack crafted. Alright, tier 6, tier 7 backpack. Wow, just add another line. Awesome. So much bigger. Okay, good. I am happy with that, I think. What's this? This is everything? Yep. Alright, let's start dumping stuff in here. The drones can sort that out. And let's go over here and start pulling stuff out of here too. There we go. All this back. And yeah, we just want to dump it. Like so. Blueprint, microchip, put that into here. There we go. Alright, that's another load. Okay, we'll get some that stuff on us. Let's drink some water. Pull an eggplant out. Eat that right away. And pull a bean. Alright, wow. I guess we can just craft some miners here and see what... Maybe craft one and see if we can get some basic materials at least. So I don't have to go and send my exchange shuttle for that. I prefer the exchange shuttle to get some more advanced stuff. Miner. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Titanium and rods. Okay. Be easy enough. That's it. Okay. Super and 6. Alright. 6. 1. And 6. Now I need a crap load of titanium. This rods and titanium. Yep. Jeez. That's a lot of titanium. Not titanium I really have too. Alright. Let's give this a benefit of doubt. Let's see what we got. No? Okay, I got one right there. Okay, so I can mine everything up to sulfur. Why won't you place here? Okay, let's get rid of you. There's something weird going in this region. Maybe I could put miners. We'll just get one out and see where we can place it. No problem there. Disappeared on me. No problem here. What was the problem over there all about? Well, we could move this. This is no biggie. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I need one more. And oxygen's getting low again. Bridge up. Alright. One more. 6. We should be good. Alright, I think that's 6. Alright, so let's start dialing this in. Cobalt. What else? Magnesium. Silicon. Oh, geez, the oxygen again. That's -3 per second. Starting to get a little annoying. Okay. Titanium and sulfur. Okay, so that's all the basics there. That's good. We can get probably what we call it, oxygen under autocraft now. Been thinking about it. Might as well get this magnesium in this chest if it lets me. And we got to put an overflow for the minerals too, so they keep producing. Actually, they're pretty basic. Okay, titanium I have on me. I need to get rid of. Throw that in here along with. Hold on here. We gotta recraft a flower spreader. Where is it? Right there. Put that flower back in. Yeah, let's get rid of this titanium and eat that bean. All right, well, that's dealt with. We got basic resources in production now, up to sulfur, from iron to sulfur. That's awesome. And yeah, we got quite a bit. What do we call it? We straightened out a lot of our storage, put some windows in, and we got kind of did a little bit of exploration over the ruin underground. Unfortunately, there's so much in there that it's going to take a while to clear that out. Well, folks, unfortunately, this is all the time I have for today. If you like this content, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I almost forgot to tell you, we are at 11% to clear skies. Wow, something's telling me something's not really going up pretty fast, and that is heat and pressure. And hey, if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. I read them all, and all your support's much appreciated. All right, have a good day, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.